Hi guys, Jojo has been evicted, but here is something that I want to talk about. Perception versus reality. Most of the influencers in South Africa, they want to be perceived the way their reality is not. They don't match up. First thing that I want to talk about is the accommodation. Most of them, they want to stay in Bryanston, they want to be in Sandton, which is next to the head office and everything that is happening in the influencer market in South Africa. Okay, fine. But why not stay in Tembisa and catch a train to do the meetings and whatnot? I know it's about safety, it's about privacy, it's about whatnot. But then the question is, if you're making around 25,000, is it wise to pay a rent that costs 12,000? 50% of the money that you make goes to rent for a property that you don't even own, a property that you can get evicted any moment, even if you're paying rent. It's not sustainable. We need to be honest and say our influencers are living lives that are not sustainable to them. Because now, as Uyanda was saying, that his friends might be in trouble should the time where DSTV is going to cancel the contract and they have the new influencers. And now we are seeing that happening. Nsuku, I'm not sure, but she's saying that she's going to reinvent herself, and just because she's downgrading, it doesn't mean that she cannot do, afford that. But this is the reality that everyone should be aware of, that you don't need to be like spending more than you earn. Because to us, what we are seeing, Jojo's living, like just 2 weeks back, I made a video about Jojo's glow up. And then today, I'm seeing a video, not even today, yesterday, I see a video, Jojo is crying. She's being evicted. And I pray to God that she come up and she dust herself and move forward, because she's only 24. Many things can happen for her. And the fact that she is already in the public eye, her YouTube channel, she must grow that. YouTube is not easy growing on YouTube, but she must grow that slowly but surely. She has a likable personality. She can work. She has a nice voice. She can work there. She has graduated from school. I don't know what she was doing. She can do that. There are many things that she can go about and actually have a nice life. I'm so sad for her. Like, really, this is one of the girls that I want her to win. But this expenditure that influencers are doing, things that influencers are doing, they're not sustainable. And the sad thing is that Thandeka is being dragged for saying that people are not living the comfortable life that they're showing us on social media. It's so sad that now she has to go back, but for her, because this was the first time doing life alone away from her parents, it was a learning curve. She will come back stronger. She will understand some of the things that, financial literacy at school, they don't even teach us, which is mathematics, finance, or that chapter of AP is equals to. They don't teach us, and they don't teach us. We are almost 80% of South African are running at loss. We are spending more than we can afford. We are spending more than we make. On a yearly basis, someone is spending more than 50,000 while the salary is under 35,000. We know people are earning 25,000 per month, per year. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and do share your opinion in the comment section. And we all feel bad, so bad for Jojo, guys. I do. Yeah, but bye.